People say that you should bind your love. People say that you should bind your relationships in love. People say that this relationship is of seven birth. People say that this love relationships are created in the heaven itself. Is there any sort of relationship through which you can bind your relationships completely and for eternity? Then yes, this can be completely done. You'll have to tie a knot by their name. After that, in their life, in their memory, in their heart, only your thoughts will be always present over there. And your love will be compelled to come towards you. It will be a lifelong bond. This is the best solution if you want to get them for 7 births. Let's get to know the details.
You are watching Love with Astrology.
Namaskar, I am Acharya Satish Awasthi. I would like to welcome you to Love with Astrology. Love with Astrology makes your life perfect. Love with Astrology fills love in your life, makes sweet your relationships. It is a name that makes your family life really, really good. Your relationships are saved. We make your relationships very strong. Family life, married life are secured over here. You are taught to win in every relationship. We teach you how to live. Where does this thing happen? In Love with Astrology. Whatever I am saying, this has happened with so many people. Till now it has happened with around 21 lakh people. Yes, that's true. Over here, people get rectified more than 95%. This is a constant thing. I always say that over here, Gita, Ved, Purana, Upanishads are being talked about. We bring forward deep researches right in front of you. Every day we teach you something. Every day we try to tell you something. And this relationship of ours is very amazing. To make this relationship much better is actually your responsibility. You need to understand this whole system. Relationships are to be bind. We need to always bind our relationships. You all need a bond. Without bond, relationships actually don't go along. I'm telling you that put a knot over here. This way, tying a knot, if you keep it at such a place, all the comfort of your life will come completely towards your own side. You know, your love will be completely obliged. Relationship will completely become yours. It's a very deep thing. Try to understand this thing very seriously. I'm telling you, this solution is a mixture of several holy books. Today, this whole summary that I'm giving you, this is related to Bhat Savitri. Today what I'm talking about is regarding Panch Mahabhut. Mahabhut meaning I'm not talking about ghosts etc. Panch Mahabhut which is inside everyone. Panch Mahabhut meaning 10 Indriya and this is quite an internal thing. Your body has 10 Indriyas. You have Panch Mahabhut. Which Panch Mahabhut you have? That Agni, Vayu, Jal, Akash. This is the Panch Mahabhut I'm talking about. So today I'm saying that those Panch Mahabhut, where you can find them and where they are actually collected, I'm trying to tie it in a very, very simple way. What all things that you need? Things you need is any sort of such a thread or any sort of a thread which you can get very easily. With that you need raw milk, little bit of haldi and your devotion. Only this much if you have, then today you will definitely become victorious. Do you know one thing? Honor is in binding. If the banks of a river break, then what will happen? There will be flood everywhere. And you will be able to see its destructive form. That is why the river flowing by the banks goes in a very good way and it looks very, very beautiful. The same way, if the relationships are tied, then they start looking very beautiful. They look very, very good arranged. Bindings in relationship, honor in relationships are something that should be maintained. Regarding each other, love, if we make some mistake, then that is mistake. If somebody else makes a mistake, then I don't know what has gone wrong. Try to understand this thing. Whenever something wrong happens from you, that within yourself, understand this thing carefully. How will you understand this? You make yourself a judge, make yourself a lawyer, and make yourself a culprit also. Then do the judgment. How? Like a culprit, stand and watch, argue like a lawyer, and give a judgment like a judge on your case. Then you will find you are a very big criminal. When you make mistakes, you feel they are small because you have actually done it. But they are actually not small. Always the evidence that you are getting, the result you are getting, that result is a very thought over result for you. If someone has left you, then if someone has gone away, then too. If someone is angry from you, then also. If someone fights a lot, then too. Very big proof is there that mistake is also done by you, but you don't understand that. You need to understand all this. When you will understand, then everything will get fine. Understand this thing very carefully that I have taken several disputes because of you. I always say this thing that you are bound by the true love. Don't watch anyone else if you watch me. And if you're watching someone else, then don't watch me. I have said this thing several times to you. I have said this thing several times that there are people who say all bad things and completely wrong and they are not knowledgeable and they don't know anything. Please don't go towards them. Then today I am saying tying a knot. Bind your relationship forever. Do you want to know how to do it? We'll take an experience and then we'll talk about it. Voice message please.
My greetings to you, Guruji. Guruji, because of you only I am alive. And for that, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough.
I would like to thank you. My blessings are always with you. Everything should be fine. You should be happy forever. All your wishes should come true. And no matter whatever you seek for, you should get it. Lord should give everything to you. First of all, I would like to give you lots of love because you are devoted, you believe your Guru. Your devotion is for your Guru and that is why I would like to thank you. So I am saying that if you tie a knot like this, everything in your life will be fine. Everything meaning, everything good. Your relationship will come towards you. Tie that relationship and pull it towards yourself. You might have heard, Rahi man dhaga prem ka, mat todo chatkaye. जोड़े से फिर ना जुड़े गांठ पड़ जाए. So today we will remove that knot by applying another knot. Why? Because Vishesh Vishadham Aushadham. The medicine for every poison is a different poison. What you need to do is that this much long, any thread or any out of cotton or anything, take anything you want and wash it really good with the help of raw milk. After doing this, apply haldi, kumkum, ashtagandh, sindoor, etc. Whatever you get, your wish. Apply it really good towards all the side on that thread. And on this side and on this side, both sides you need to tie different knots. You don't need to tie them together. First tie a knot over here, the way you tie a knot for sewing, like just like that. On both the sides you need to tie such knots, and after that these two knots are tied. In between these two you need to tie 5 more knots. In every knot, 5 times your husband, wife or anyone whom you love, your lover or anyone, whatever relationship you are in, take their name and blow on it. And then you have to tie the knot. The thread that actually you are using, now you have to, I'm giving you the name of 5 trees, go and tie them on any one of them. Over there, go and tie them properly. Further on, I'll tell you how to tie these knots. First, understand those trees. Mango, peepal, bargat, pakad and neem. Tie it on any of these trees, whatever you can find. If it is a big tree, then it's good. People who live out of country, they can find maple leaf, you can tie it on that. Where it is not available, those people who can find a big tree which has big leaves, there also you can tie this. You can find these trees all over the world, but if by chance they are not available anywhere, there you can tie it on any big tree. How are you going to tie it over there? After going over there on any of the branches, over there you need to take the thread from the behind, bring two sides symmetrically together, and you need to tie one knot. The bottom side should be symmetrically open, and in the middle you need to tie a knot. Meaning, the way people tie a scarf around their neck, that same way you need to hang it. This thing should be done with complete honesty and sincerity. Things required are not so special. You are not putting in some special efforts. It is your true love. You have loved someone with all your heart. For you, there is something that is much more precious to you than your own life. So do it with complete honesty and sincerity. Why? Because your belief, your devotion, your faith passes a message to the nature, and exactly things start working like that. This is what Shastra says. Adhyodra Shastram Madabuddhalabharam Karoti Yat Sa Kam Yasya Shat. This arrangement completely works on the problems. So be very, very happy. You need to be always happy. Then please laugh a little bit. Try to become beautiful. Drink water by saying pranam in every half an hour. Take good care of yourself. There are several people in this world. You only need your own true love. Take good care of yourself. Don't cry and don't get sad. Don't get at all negative. You don't have to talk about previous life. Financial transactions should not be done in relationships. If you don't do all these things, then your guru is 100% along with you. Thank you. Om Namah Shivaya.